Hi guys, this is Sunita. Welcome to your class 11 English, poem 2, The Laburnum Top, written by Ted Hughes. So now, laburnum, what is the meaning of laburnum? Here, laburnum means a tree amalthas. In India, we find it as the name of amalthas. Okay, amalthas named a tree. It blooms in summer season. Okay, so and it is written by Ted Hughes. So first of all, let me tell you the main theme of the poem. We are talking about the central idea of the poem, then we'll move towards the poet. So the laburnum top is a beautiful poem in which the poet has used the laburnum tree and goldfinches as a symbol of life and its functions. In this poem, the poet describes how the visit of a goldfinch changes the laburnum tree. So, now the poet describes how the visit of goldfinch changes the laburnum tree. The goldfinch transforms the tree and makes it come alive as the chicks of the goldfinch start to rustle and chirp on seeing her. Once the goldfinch leaves the tree, it becomes quiet and still again. The laburnum tree symbolizes the pattern of our life in general, which is usually dull and inanimate. The goldfinch breaks the usual pattern and makes it lively. Without the goldfinch, the laburnum tree is just like another tree. In other words, it is the attitude of a person towards life that makes life meaningful or worth living. Now let us talk about the poet. The poet who was Ted Hughes. Actually, he has been known by his name Edward James Hughes, who was born on 17 August 1930 and he died on 28 October 1998. He was an English poet and children's writer. Critics frequently rank him as one of the best poets of his generation and one of the 20th century's general greatest writers. Okay, so in 2008, the Times ranked Hughes fourth on their list of the 50 greatest British writers since 1945. Now let us come to the explanation of the poem. So let us start. The laburnum top is silent. As I told you, the laburnum top means the top part of the laburnum tree. Okay, and it was silent like a person. It symbolizes a person whose attitude is quite normal, just inanimate. Okay, there is no charm, there is no happiness in the life. Okay, just with a casual attitude here it symbolizes up as a person. Okay, so this is a symbol of a life of a normal person, quite still, without any happiness, without any movement, just life is going on. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight. Here, this line tells us that the month is September, and in the afternoon, it's a time of afternoon, and the yellow, and when the leaves turn yellow, of course, in autumn season. So here, according to the poem, the season is autumn season is going on here. So in the afternoon, what is the time? Afternoon, and which month is going on? September month is going on. A few leaves yellowing. Of course, the leaves have turned in yellow. Okay, all its seeds fallen, and the seeds means the flowers and seeds all have fallen down. So till the goldfinch comes. So this was a condition. This was a normal life of a normal person until something special happened. So what happened in this case? अब यहाँ क्या हुआ कि ये जो ट्री था बिल्कुल साइलेंट खड़ा था, सब कुछ बिल्कुल बहुत शांत था. But here something happened, and what happened? A goldfinch came with a twitching chirp, with a chirp of high-pitched chirp. Chirp up is a sound word. Okay, वो जो ची ची करने की जो आवाज़ है, that has been called here chirp up. So high-pitched chirp up के साथ वो वहाँ पे आती है. A suddenness, a startlement, and at a branch and ends. Now, a suddenness, everything was just silent, and this amazement, everything, this was end up. Okay, now what happened? Something special happened there. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt. Then here the goldfinch has been compared with the lizard. So which the example is of which figure of speech, which poetic device? Just tell me. Okay, you can tell me. So then sleek as a lizard and alert. Sleek means smooth. Okay, and alert, you know, carefully, very carefully. And abrupt means suddenly. Suddenly, what happened? What did she do? She enters the thickness. She enters in the bunch of the leaves. Okay, वो पत्तों के उसमें जो ग्रुप है उसमें घुस जाती है. And a machine starts up. Okay, what happens when a machine starts up? हम किसी भी मशीन को जब स्टार्ट अप करते हैं तो क्या होता है? You know, it makes sound. So the same is here. Okay, this is again, you just tell me what poetic device has been used here. Okay, so what is a machine starts up? At the end of the video I will tell you. Till then you just think about which poetic device has been used here. At the end of the video I'll tell you. Till then you think. A machine starts up. एक machine start हो जाती है. And what kind of machine has started up? A machine of chop up. Of chittering. Here it is written. A machine. Which machine? Machine of chittering. And a tremor of wings. And wings की फड़फड़ाहट की, आवाज़ों की और विंग्स के फड़फड़ाहट की. आपने देखा होगा व्हेन यू नो बर्ड कम्स टू इट्स चिक्स. ओके, तो क्या होता है, जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, वो पंख फड़फड़ाने लगते हैं और ची 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 करने लग जाते हैं. तो दिस इज चिटरिंग एंड अ ट्रिमर ऑफ विंग्स. पंखों के फड़फड़ाने की आवाज़ें शुरू हो जाती हैं. एंड ट्रिलिंग्स. ओके, एंड द होल ट्री स्टार्ट्स ट्रिलिंग्स. ओके, ट्रिलिंग्स अगेन इट्स अ साउंड वर्ड. The whole tree trembles and thrills. अब क्या होता है? The whole tree shakes with it. Okay, the whole tree shakes because everything, the trees, the chicks, they are chirping and they are making sound and they are just tremoring their wings. तो tree क्या होता है? Shake होने लग जाता है. So next is it is the engine of our family. Who has been called here the engine of the family? The goldfinch. Here the goldfinch has been compared with an engine of family. She has been called engine of her family. She stocks it full. अब उसको engine of family क्यों कहा गया है? You know, earning hand. What does engine do? Okay, engine क्या करता है? पूरी गाड़ी को खींचता है. Okay, so engine, it's a responsible part of any of the car, in any of the truck or any of the train. Okay, so she is the responsible part of her family. Okay, so she stocks it full. वो क्या करती है? उनको खाना खिलाती है, उनके अंदर एनर्जी भरती है. And then floats out to a branch end. Okay, and then what happened? Then floats out to a branch end and then she comes out. वो सब कुछ करती है अपना. She enters and then she just feed its child. She feed her children and then she comes out showing her barred face identity mask. Here her barred face identity mask mean, what does it mean? Here the goldfinch has dark steps on her face. The poet describes this as a mask which identifies the bird. Then with airy delicate whistle, chirp up, whispering. And this, see, whistle, chirp up and whispering, all these are sound words. Then she makes a high pitched sound. Okay, and then she airy means strange in a frightening and mysterious way. Why she is so frightening and in a mysterious way? She comes out and why she is behaving like that? Because she is afraid कि कहीं उसको, she is so curious. She is very alert. Initially in the poem I told you. अब वो क्या कहती है? अब वो क्या है कि बहुत curious है कि कहीं कोई इसको देख ना ले. कौन ना देख ले? That predator. Any predator must not know that the chicks of the goldfinch are here. Otherwise what will happen? The predator will eat the chicks and she is very curious about it. She launches away and she flies towards the infinite sky. And the laburnum top, the laburnum subsides to empty. And again what happened? The tree is still again, the tree is again still. Okay, so now I'm telling you, I just asked you about the poetic devices. Sleek as a lizard, as and like. So which poetic device? Simile. Okay, and a machine starts up. Okay, she enters the thickness and a machine starts up. Your machine means metaphor. Okay, and all these sound words, all these sound words means these are onomatopoeia, poetic device. Okay, now just see initially what is the relevance here. Initially the poet starts the poem with the laburnum top is silent. Okay, and he ends the poem again, the laburnum tree is again still, it's silent. So what does it symbolize? What does it symbolize? Actually, I told you initially also, this tree is a symbol of a normal person, the life of a normal person. Okay, there is nothing special in the life, and when something happens, he feels excited, and again after that, after going that event, okay, he becomes that unanimated person. So that's why this poem has been started with a normal attitude of a normal person, that stillness and silence of a laburnum tree, and it has been ended with the same stillness and silence. So guys, in next video we'll discuss about the question answers. Till then you read the poem. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.